Ice cream! Oh! Crap, that was not chocolate, that was coffee.
Kitzu.
Hi fellow kitzunes, my name is Kitzu. So I had someone in the comments ask about 2D assets. I'm not sure how 2D VTubers use 2D assets, but 3D VTubers can also use 2D assets. It all depends on what streaming program you use, or you can also make video edits if done right. I use OBS, so I can show really quick how it's done, but I also want to show you how to do anime expressions on your 3D VTuber. All you need is a B-Roid model and the BRM add-on. I would recommend you to watch my previous tutorials since I won't be covering the basics from now on. I'll leave the link in the description below on what you should watch before trying this out. Okay, let's go. Okay, so in order to do this, you go to Blender, delete the cube as always, and then go to import. Let's import the boy here. Alright, so for this video right here, I'm going to be working with the boy, and pretty much because the girl already has an expression asset on her, so the boy pretty much does not have that asset. You know, you can go up here to color, look at all the colors here. Okay, then you go right here to object data properties, you select the face and turn off the armature, and then you go down here, so you can have to like add a new one, press the plus, and then add a new shape key. So for this right here, you have to go, let's go back to solid view, transparent view, and you can see the objects that are connected to your B-Roid character. So you can see there are 2 squares inside the model. So we're gonna press tab to go object mode, just click anywhere away from it, and then we can actually just select one of these dots inside, press the L button, and you select one of them. It behaves pretty weird sometimes, so just shift click the other dots in there and just hope it actually grabs the object, because it does not seem to want to grab it. I don't know why it does this. There we go. Alright, there we go. Now we got those 2 squares inside of it. So now we go back to color view, and then press right here this button, shape key, edit mode, and then the value is at 0 right now, so now you turn it up to 1. Go to your move tool while the object inside is still selected, bring it to the front, and you can see the male character also has these expression eyes. So but you're gonna have to like do the edits yourself. So first we'll just bring them close right here, so leave him about right there, and what you'll do next is you'll find the closed eyes expression for joy, so pretty much the ones where he's like closing his eyes but he's happy. So it's gonna take a while. Okay, once you find the eyes closed for joy where he's happy, leave the value on, go all the way down back to the new one you created, double click it, and just call it embarrassed, since that's what it seems to be. Alright, and you can see the eyes are still there. So in order to make this look more believable, that's like more cartoony, you're gonna have to like press S to scale these, scale them up. So let's hold control, scale them up by 5s, make them big enough. So if you look at the top, it says 1.6, so I guess we'll leave it right there. And then you can see they are pretty far apart from each other. So another thing we need to do is just like deselect, press Control, and select one of the squares, and then you move this one to the right, hold Control, and stupid me, it's still selected. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now select this, move it around, hold Control, move it to the right. Why aren't you moving? That's weird. Okay, sometimes it does not want to move. I got no idea why it does that. So yeah, okay, once it moves, let's see. Right here looks okay. And that seems to be 0.02. So now we do the same thing with the other one. Select it, press L, and then move it to the left, press Control, and right there, 0.02. Leave it right there. Alright, next we're gonna hide these objects, so press Shift, click one of the vertices, and yeah, just keep going until you select the right one, which is pretty hard to select the right thing you need. There we go. When you have this much polys to work with. Alright, so now you press H to hide. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna have to like also hide these as well. So we're gonna have to select the eyelashes. So we're gonna have to select this, press L, and then same thing for the other one. Select a vertice, press L, and then same thing for the top as well. The bottom eyelashes and the top eyelashes, we need to hide these, but not in the way that we did with the other ones. Same thing back here. You have to like select this and then press L. So yeah, the big one, you also need to hide it. So, oh, that's the wrong one. Right here. Alright, so we're not gonna hide these the same way we did with the object. So we're just gonna drag them back and just get them inside the face. Just get them in there. There we go. And you notice that we can still see it on the side right here, so we don't want that. That means we're gonna have to like shrink it down. So press S and just shrink it down enough that it will not be showing any of the vertices outside the face. So now we got a weird looking face right now. It's really weird. But we can now unhide everything. Wrong button. Press Alt and H to unhide all your objects. And you can see we got the eyes back. And next, if you go back to tab, you can see we got this as well. And this is like color texture right on the eye. So that's gonna mess things up and it's gonna look really weird. So we also need to find a way to hide that as well. So the way to do it would be to go here. And then just select these vertices right here on the side of the eye. And deselect whatever you selected. So that's not part of the eye. Deselect everything back here by pressing Control and then click. And then next, do the same thing for the other eye. Go right here, hold Shift, select everything. Deselect whatever you don't need, that's not part of the eye. Deselect this right here. Oh, that was not the right thing to do. There we go. And this as well. Make sure you got nothing else selected here, otherwise it could mess up the model. Oh, got something here. There we go. Alright, so now just be sure nothing else is selected. Okay, so now you go back to your front view and you see these eyes are selected. Go right here to proportional editing. Leave it as is. Click connected only. And what connected only does is that it's only going to affect the object. It's not going to affect the other objects that are connected to it, meaning it will not mess with the texture with the eyes right here. So now you press G. You can see the face is moving, so what you gotta do is scroll up and then you'll notice a circle. Hold the middle mouse button, make sure it's only going up. And then we're gonna put these eyes to be about right there. About right there. Right, and things are looking a little bit better now, except that the way the eyes moved affected the entire face are messing up with the model a little bit. So another thing to do would be, so you can see it's pretty weird. So yeah, you could try editing it yourself by just keep moving other things, but I think the easiest way to do this would be to just select the eyes again and then shift click, get the other eye, and then pretty much just scale it. Scale it big enough that it's gonna cover the eyes. There we go. And now you can see that it's hardly noticeable. We'll just go with that. So hardly you hardly notice it. So that's pretty much like what you want. Just hide the fact that the eye is still behind there. And then you can see that's how you look now. That's how it looks. As long as you're facing forward, it's gonna look great. But yeah, if you look at sideways, it's gonna be noticeable. But mostly when you're streaming as a VTuber, you're mostly just looking forward. And now when you play this animation here, that's gonna happen. So that means the other animation here is still in play. So go here, bring it down, then you can come back down here, and you can see it becomes that way. So that means in order to make this right, you need to have the other shake keep playing as well. So we can go back and search for it again. Give me a minute. Okay, there we go. Now that I activate it again, I can just go here and then new shape from mix. There we go. And now I turn this off. I turn the other one off. Here we go. Okay, there we go. And now you go right here and you turn it on, and there you go. You made yourself the new expression. But then you also want some eyes as well, like other eye effects. So that means you're gonna have to create them on your own. You gotta have to do it yourself in whatever art program you have. So pretty much it works the same way, but you're gonna have to do something different. Okay, so we're gonna be using BUP for this right here. So once you export your BRM character as a BRM from Blender, make sure that the armature is actually turned on. And then so you'll click your character right here, which already you imported, and then you go to the emojis right here. Then you go to add expressions, and then you scroll all the way down where the expression should be at, and you should find the expression is right there. There you go. So now you got the expression out of your character. That embarrassed look is right there. So yeah, that's pretty much how you do it. The girl pretty much already has this expression, but you're gonna have to like activate two expressions to like make this kind of look. So this is pretty much like a shortcut. This can also work for the girl as well by doing the same steps that I just shown here. I also have to cut this video short as well. So pretty much next time I'll teach you how to do this one. So that's my tutorial on how to make your expression came out in the male BRN model. Next is 2D assets for streams. A lot of people on Twitter do 2D assets for free or sell for a few bucks. Simply download the assets based on the instructions the creator gives you. You can also create your own like I did with my expressions. Once you downloaded the assets, go to OBS. In OBS you click the plus button, search for image, click that image, add a source, then add a new source instead. Call the image whatever you want. I'll call mine ice cream. Add the source, then you'll get the browse right here. So after this, search wherever you have your downloads, your 2D assets. So I got a folder right here in my downloads folder, and then my downloads folder. Then I click the ice cream right here, open it up, and voila, there you go. Now you got yourself an ice cream right here. Then you turn on BUP right here, and there you go. I got myself a really huge sundae right here, chocolate sundae. Even though I'm a 3D model, this ice cream is actually 2D. I can't reach it. This one is chocolate now. It's not coffee. Better get my money back for that 2D asset from before. And there you go. That was expressions and 2D assets. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to poke that like and subscribe button. Share with your friends. Feel free to follow me in my other social media, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Take care of yourselves, guys. See you later.